Ancient Greece, Part 3a. The Persian Wars begin. The Battle of Marathon. Learn English through history, A2B1. Hello everyone! Welcome back to Learn Easy English. In Part 2, we learned about Athens and Sparta, the two greatest city-states in ancient Greece. Although they were very different, they shared one important goal: to protect their freedom. But soon, a powerful enemy appeared. This enemy ruled one of the largest empires the world had ever seen. Its name was the Persian Empire. The Persian kings ruled millions of people across Asia, the Middle East, and parts of Africa. Their empire stretched for thousands of kilometers. Many countries had already become part of the Persian Empire. Now the Persian king wanted one more prize. He wanted Greece. The Greeks knew that if Persia conquered their land, everything would change. Their cities, their traditions, their freedom, everything was in danger. This was the beginning of one of history's greatest wars. The powerful Persian Empire. Around 490 BC, the Persian Empire was ruled by King Darius I. He was one of the most powerful rulers in the ancient world. His empire was rich. His army was enormous. Thousands of soldiers marched under his command. He also had a powerful navy with hundreds of ships. Many people believed that no army could defeat Persia. When King Darius looked toward Greece, he saw many small city-states: Athens, Sparta, Corinth, Thebes. Compared to Persia, these cities looked weak. Darius believed victory would be easy. He decided to invade Greece. The Greeks prepare. News of the Persian invasion spread quickly. People became frightened. Farmers left their fields. Merchants stopped trading. Families prayed to the gods. The leaders of Athens knew they had little time. They gathered their soldiers. Every citizen who could fight prepared for battle. Blacksmiths made new weapons. Women prepared food and clothing. The entire city worked together. The Athenians understood something important. If they lost this war, they might lose their freedom forever. The Battle of Marathon. The Persian army landed near a place called Marathon, about 40 kilometers from Athens. Thousands of Persian soldiers stepped onto the beach. The Athenians quickly marched to meet them. Although the Persian army was much larger, the Greek soldiers had one goal. They fought for their homes, their families, their freedom. The Greek soldiers formed a strong battle line. Each soldier carried a large shield, a long spear, and wore heavy armor. They stood shoulder to shoulder. This formation was called the Phalanx. It made the Greek army incredibly strong. When the battle began, something surprising happened. Instead of waiting, the Greeks charged toward the Persian army. The Persians were shocked. They had expected the Greeks to stay back. The Greek soldiers ran across the battlefield with great courage. Soon, fierce fighting began. Spears crashed against shields. Soldiers shouted loudly. The battle lasted for hours. In the end, the Greeks achieved an incredible victory. The Persian army was forced to retreat to its ships. It was one of the greatest military surprises in ancient history. The famous marathon runner. After the battle, the people of Athens still faced danger. They feared the Persian navy might sail directly to their city. A messenger was chosen to carry the good news. According to the famous story, he ran all the way from Marathon to Athens, a distance of about 40 kilometers. When he arrived, he shouted, "We have won!" Then, according to the legend, he collapsed from exhaustion. Today, the modern marathon race remembers this legendary run. Millions of people around the world compete in marathons every year because of this famous story from ancient Greece. Persia wants revenge. Although Greece had won the Battle of Marathon, the war was not over. Far from it. King Darius was furious. He wanted revenge. He began preparing an even larger army. However, before he could launch another invasion, he died. His son, King Xerxes I, became the new ruler of Persia. Xerxes was determined to succeed where his father had failed. He gathered one of the largest armies the ancient world had ever seen. Thousands of soldiers, hundreds of ships, warriors from many different nations. His goal was simple: destroy Greece once and for all. The Greeks knew another invasion was coming. This time, the enemy would be even stronger. Athens and Sparta realized they could no longer stand alone. If they wanted to survive, they would have to fight together. Looking ahead. A narrow mountain pass called Thermopylae would soon become the setting for one of the most famous battles in world history. There, a brave Spartan king named Leonidas would make a decision that people still remember more than 2,400 years later. Ancient Greece.